Hello, Agricast family. I am your host, Deborah Ike, and today we are talking about something every farmer in Nigeria and across Africa is facing: the changing weather. One year the rain comes late, another year the floods wash away crops, and yet we must keep farming, we must keep feeding our people. The question is, how do we adapt? This episode is all about climate resilient agriculture, farming practices, and innovations that can withstand the shocks of climate change. By the end of this conversation, you will not only understand what climate smart farming means, but you will also live with practical ideas that you can start applying on your farm today. Let's begin with the reality. Farmers across Nigeria, from Kano to Benue, are facing unpredictable rainfall patterns, hotter days, and sometimes devastating floods. A farmer in Jigawa once shared with me how he planted maize, expecting early rains, but the rains delayed. His seeds dried up in the soil, and he had to replant 3 times. Each replanting meant extra money, extra labor, and less profit. This is not just a story, it is a story of millions of farmers across Africa. If we keep farming the way our grandparents did, we will lose more harvest to climate change. So what's the solution? Climate resilient agriculture. So what can farmers actually do? Let's break it down into 5 simple steps, doable steps. 1. Drought resistant seed. Seed companies in Nigeria now offer improved maize and rice varieties that grow with less water. Farmers in Kaduna have been using this to reduce losses. 2. Mulching and cover crop. By covering the soil with plant residues or cover crops, farmers keep the soil cool, reduce water loss, and improve fertility. 3. Water harvesting. Simple technologies like digging small earth dams, using plastic tanks, or channeling rainwater into ponds can help store water for dry period. 4. Early planting and weather apps. Today, farmers can access seasonal forecasts via apps like Ignitia or through radio programs. If you know when rains are likely to start, you plant at the right time. 5. Diversification. Don't put all your hope in one crop, mix crops, add livestock, or integrate trees. That way, if one fails, another sustains you. Let me share you a story that truly inspires me. In Nasarawa State, there's a farmer named Abdullahi Musa who was struggling with irregular rainfall for his maize. In 2018, he lost almost half of his crop. Instead of giving up, he joined a local agricultural extension program teaching climate-smart methods. He switched to drought-resistant maize, planted cassava alongside it, and started harvesting rainwater into small dugouts on his farm. By 2021, his maize yield had improved by 40%. Not only that, but his cassava sales gave him extra income when his maize prices dropped. Today, Abdullahi is known in his community as the climate-smart farmer. And here's the best part, he shares his knowledge with his neighbors so the whole community benefits. Friends, the future of farming in Africa depends on how well we adapt. Climate change is not slowing down, but our ability to innovate is greater. By choosing climate resilient practices, we secure food for our families, protect our soils, and even open doors to agribusiness investment. International organizations and even local banks are starting to support farmers who adopt climate smart practices. This means more opportunity for loans, grants, and partnerships. So my Agricast family, here's what I want you to do. Try just one climate smart practice this season, whether it's mulching, planting an improved seed variety, or harvesting water. And do not forget to share this episode with a fellow farmer who may be struggling with weather challenges. Together, we can build farms that survive the storm and thrive in the sunshine. Thank you for listening to today's episode of Agricast. I am your host, Deborah Ike, and this is a reminder: agriculture is not just about survival, it's about creating a future where farmers are stronger, richer, and more resilient. Stay tuned for our next episode where we'll talk about how youth are redefining the future of farming. Until then, keep farming, keep growing, and keep believing. Bye.